So this talk's going to be about key points to do with motivation and my process between getting motivated and everything else, really. So we will discuss this in big part in a minute, but the first key to motivation for me is creating a routine, because if you create a routine, then it becomes a habit. Then it becomes just day-to-day usual stuff. If you can create a routine with whatever it is you want to be motivated in, but just say training. Just say you can train 10 o'clock every morning. So wake up, do the same thing every day. Breakfast, coffee, get ready, whatever. Do it all the same way. Then get to the gym for 10 o'clock. Train, do your cardio if you need to do cardio, whatever. Then do that consecutively for like a period of time. That becomes a habit. When you do it for a while, where it's just a habit, it starts getting used to it more. You become more able to just do it day by day. It's just becomes part of your day.
Want to know what it is. The Matrix is everywhere.
So that was my major key point. That is, if you could just go off that one key point, that will build a great momentum for motivation. My second key point is you need a good why. Whether that's training, motivation to build a business, whatever, you need a why. So just say to do a training that you want to get bigger and everything else to do with getting a girl you like or whatever, compared to someone who's going to come in and be like, well, I want to improve my mental health and I want to look better to feel more confident and I want to do this and that. Then the first person's why might work for them, but it ain't going to keep them there for a long period of time. Whereas the second person's reasons why is going to drive them massively more than the other person's. Sorry, my hands are so dirty from taking the bike apart. My third point is that only you can motivate yourself. This is the thing. People always say, can you give me some of your motivation? No, I cannot. That's like saying me giving you my heart and surviving, in my eyes. Because I won't survive without my heart. It's my heart and it's in me. If I get rid of that, it's gone. I'm gone. So I can't give my motivation because it is mine. I have my own reasons why I am training even harder. Why my food is just on point. My everything. My reason why. My goals. Everything. You have not got the same. So even if you did have, if I did give you my goals, my reasons why and everything else, they're not yours. You need to create your own reasons and wanting to do this, because you can't just say, oh, I wish I could have your motivation. You can just create your own motivation, your own reason why. Sit and fucking think about it. This is the thing. When I got into bodybuilding, I didn't just sit and I'm just going to decide to do that. I've done powerlifting when I was younger, I've done mixed martial arts, I've done bodybuilding before, and I've done other stuff. Bodybuilding before, I didn't really take it to the point where I was happy with it. But now, I sat and literally thought how I felt, how my mental health was, and how everything else was, and what I want to do to improve my life. It wasn't that I wanted to just go in and just train. I wanted to use this as momentum to improve my life. So when I first started bodybuilding properly, I had my PTSD, what I've still got. I had depression, I had anxiety, I was in a stressful environment. I didn't really have any push to do anything. And I was just like nearly 24 stone overweight, massively fat, and added all the mental health and everything else. I felt like crap. So I sat, think about it, made my reasons why, what I want to do, what I'm going to use the training to propel my life. And this is why people say to me, you're motivated and you're driven for so much now. But I've always been motivated and driven before, because I had reasons why I was doing that before. And now I've got no depression, no anxiety. The PTSD, yes, it plays up for a major part now and again, but I'm able to handle that. And I lost all the weight, and that's why, because I just sat there and I just thought about it. I wrote it down. I wanted to do it for my own reasons why. You need to sit and think, not just think, oh, I want to do it just because of this. You need to have proper thoughts of what's actually making you feel fucking shit, or whatever it is you with. Why you're not motivated, why the fuck you don't want to do this in the first place, whatever. You're going to need to be able to sit there, write down why you fucking want to do something like this, or whether you want to build a business. It could be that you're tired of working for someone else and not earning enough money. You've got the skills to be able to run your own business. You just need the information and the learning behind taxes, business, growing a business, marketing, whatever. Then you need to look at what you're going to do with that. It's the same as training. With business, training, whatever, you need to make a plan. And making a plan and making a routine is key to any kind of motivation, because whether it's business, training, fucking relationships, anything, if your relationship is going sour, but you both actually want to be in a relationship and you actually want to work on it, you make a plan. The same as training, you have a plan, you have your fucking diet, you have everything. It's the same as business. You make a fucking business plan and you go from your ideas into proper business and learn marketing and learn how to get business in, get clients in, whatever your business is, how to do advertising for a minimal amount of money, whether you can do that by yourself. And this comes from reasons why, routine, which turns into habit, which turns into day-to-day shit. And we can't be motivated if we do not have a plan. Simple as that. if you go in without a plan for anything, it's only going to last so long. And I know that for a fact. I even had a fucking plan with business, but it never worked and never made another plan. It just fucking stagnated, and I tried one-to-one business, PT, and everything else. So I know that it's not easy, but it's still part of my plan for when I'm more settled in work and everything else to get back to doing my PT even more. But this is part of the reason why I do YouTube. I'm no fucking business entrepreneur, fucking famous bodybuilder, nothing. But I'm real, and I can say I've made these fucking failures, I've done this, I've done that. So, I'm going to leave it there. I was about to start another topic, but that's going to be my next video, which will be put up in a week's time. But if you do like these sort of videos, comment, like, even subscribe. It helps me out. I know I'm not going to be some massive YouTuber or nothing, but we can all hope one day to be somebody. That's all my main aim at the end of the fucking day, end of my life, is to be somebody to my children, be somebody to my partner, but also be somebody who can give mental health advice, training advice, and actually be somebody in a community. And that's slowly coming. And all I need is my private life to get better, so then I can work, so then I can do some more stuff with this, but also volunteering and other stuff, because that's what people don't really understand about me. A lot of people think I'm just some meathead who goes to the gym. Mate, I'm like a fucking massive load of onions. Like, I've got layers about everything. Like, yes, I've got my PTSD, which can play around with things, but I've also got major morals to do with my family, my partner, my children, and where I want to go with things. And all that takes is me just being settled in my life to be able to be like, right, now I'm settled in my life, I can do volunteering to help people with mental health. I can do all this other stuff. But as always, keep grinding,